Hey guys, reading time. How is everyone? Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend and were able to rest. I took the liberty and rested because I just needed it. But it's reading time. So main message for this collective is they are wanting to settle down. It's like an emotion of wanting to settle down, rethinking past actions and wanting to change them. So I feel like someone connected to this collective is rethinking certain actions, wanting to make it right. Alrighty, just to make sure this is your collective, I want to tap into your connection and what's going on now. And then we'll see, we'll break it down. All right, what is currently going on in this collective connection? Whoa. Currently going on in this collective connection. Okay, I'm liking that. Self-indulgence, taking care of yourself. But focusing on yourself, your self-worth, you're taking the time to heal, or you've been taking the time to heal. But working on your shadow, self-appreciation. I just want to, before I even see this, and just to make sure that this is, again, confirming more that it's your collective, I want to get these. Whoa, that has never happened. And see what parts of your shadow are being illuminated, just because this person as well, it's like with what they're going through, But just to make sure that this is your collective. All right, what is this collective being illuminated with their shadow? What have they been working on? Self-indulgence. All right. Breaking the chains, breaking out of that illusion. You've been breaking out of that illusion. With the unicorn, I feel like there's a little bit of belief that is lacking in the connection, but I'm more seeing that as you're putting all that belief in yourself. You guys know what I say with my unicorn. And it's so crazy that my unicorn is literally sticking out there. Hold on. Alrighty, so we have, so you could be going through certain resentments. Maybe it's been illuminated in the past couple of weeks. It makes sense with what's going on with Mercury. We just entered Mercury retrograde on the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. And we're still, I think, transiting Venus retrograde, which affects relationships and what's the work environment. But if it often festers, causing a desire for revenge, letting go of the past to find peace, forgiveness, release, and serenity. You could be having, being focused on forgiving and letting go of what the past is the past, and you can't do anything about it. You guys could be going through, releasing control of outcomes and situations, as well as really emotional release. Anything that is, that doesn't serve you is what I'm feeling. But letting go creates space for new beginnings, confirmation, catharsis, and purification. You could be going through a rebirth period and breaking out of the chains. The only way to overcome blocks is to confront them. So you're focusing on yourself. And it makes sense with what is, with what I was feeling with the connection. If this person is wanting to, change, they're wanting to make things right. Makes sense that you guys are starting to make things right in your own life, in your own, you've been focused on, learning from your past actions and releasing what no longer serves you and changing what you can control in your own life. But you've been focused on removing self-limiting beliefs. It ties into this with your self-worth and knowing that, you have your own challenges and you have your own path. But this is pretty good. You could have gone through a really big emotional release as well. Maybe even during the weekend, maybe you were going through, I don't know, a little bit of nostalgia, but I feel it's because you're purging it out. Let's get one more. Biggest thing for this collective is what I'm feeling is you're focused on your own growth. Whoa. You're type to be mentally strong. But strength isn't from winning struggles to find strengths. It's that realization, like, everything in the past happens for a reason. I wouldn't be that person I am today. You could be really going through seeing glass half full instead of glass half empty. Could be very tongue-tied, needing to express maybe. But literally this is about control, power, and repressed and being repressed. I feel like this collective, you've been focusing on, anything but being repressed, You've been trying to be free in your own way. You've been going through that self-reflection. Alrighty. Let me just put this here. I have to get up because this shirt isn't very elastic, so I can't really do anything with this. All right, getting back to the connection. So again, as I said before, if you're not going through those emotions, if you haven't had, remember, readings, you're supposed to be getting light bulb moments in your mind of, oh yes, I did think this. Oh yes, I did speak about this with myself at one point, because there's nothing wrong about speaking to yourself. It helps with self-reflection. And I said that for a reason, but please don't make it fit. Confirmation. You've been focused on your unconditional love. This with self-indulgence right next to it. I'm seeing that as focusing on your self-love, your oneness, having passion for life again. You could be really going through certain affections with family members, or, kind of like mending relationships with family members, but all through unconditional love, understanding that everything had to happen for a reason and that you would not be the person that you are today if that wouldn't have happened. I'm going to say that again. But there is something that you're not wanting to deal with here. And also, I said this is about your connection as well. They could be going through that self-indulgence as well. They could be going through that unconditional love as well. There's a reason why I said before, I feel like this person is wanting to settle down. They're thinking about they're wanting to settle down. But there's something about not dealing because of hurt, or they could be avoiding a conversation. This is about boundaries as well, where this collective, I feel you've been putting up boundaries and maybe not wanting to deal with it because it's like you're removing whatever doesn't serve you. So if you feel like this person isn't aligned to you, or you feel like the energies aren't aligning, they'd be like, okay, no, I'm sorry, but not aligning. Try again later. You know what I mean? But Hand of Cards, I'm kind of feeling like this person is, you could have felt used by this person, but also you in your own right. I don't feel like maybe you showed your emotion in the past. Or even I feel like now, instead of you guys, you're taking a risk more with yourself. But I feel like it's not something it's strategic in this. You guys are focusing on boundaries and not showing your Hand of Cards because it's not in a barrier kind of way. I feel it's more of a not putting emotion into it because you're just seeing it at face value is what I'm feeling. Where this person, I feel like they're wanting to take this risk, and not strategizing, but maybe they're trying to think what, which means they're still a little bit hesitant. And what I said with you guys believing in yourself, I feel like them, it's kind of like they could be wanting to wait for divine timing, but at the same time, maybe they're a little hesitant with that. But Axe, they're going over the breakup, they're going over the separation. You guys, I feel it's more like stopping that pattern. They could be feeling a little bit abandoned right now. But they're going over everything, and I feel like everything that you are focused on, they're starting to focus on as well. Remember what I say, divine feminines, you guys lead the way spiritually. So however you guys are, however you guys were 6 to 9 months ago, that's how your divine masculine is right now, currently. Emotionally, even with certain lessons as well. With certain realizations, but receiving what you need, the boat, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. All right, let's confirm. Self-indulgence, wedding rings. I feel like maybe this person is really, focusing on that union. But you guys, if anything, it's more your inner union. You guys, it's your soul connection to your body. You guys are more in that me, myself, and I. And I love that. But in a very healthy way, I feel. But this person is, I'm staring at that eternal love. And also, I am going to say this. I feel like with this wedding rings under the self-indulgence, I feel like this collective and even this person, maybe they're, if you guys have been focusing on you needing time to heal before even committing to someone, you wanting to remove any emotional baggage that you have with your ex or with this person before compromising into someone else, it's very healthy. I feel like this person also is maybe going over, they need to heal whatever they need to heal first before coming and wanting, you know, this commitment with this collective. I'm sorry, I thought I saw a butterfly. This commitment with this collective. So again, you guys are reflecting that, wanting that healthy relationship, focusing, I'm seeing my healthier choices for both of you guys, which is good. Love. From being literally outdated thinking and not enough, you guys have been focusing on your unconditional love. Yes, I am enough. Yes, I can do whatever I set my mind to. I'm seeing my master manifestor right there. But you've been working, again, it's stopping that pattern with this axe energy. Not only the pattern with your actions, but mentally as well. Thinking that you're not enough, being frustrated, you know. I feel if anything, this person is a little bit frustrated in a relationship, but they're focusing, where you guys are focusing on unconditional love, they're right now with that outdated thinking, I self-sabotage this. They're trying to learn from that. I had fear, I had ego issues. I was jealous for this person. I was conditioning myself. I was over in my head. I was always replaying events and always overthinking instead of acting. All right, not today. Not today. Heart with a key. So this is about welcoming love, the one, opening your heart, getting together and perfect. I feel like this is what this collective is thinking. We are not aligned. It is not time to welcome love into my heart yet. I am too focused on myself, too focused on my self-union, on my inner union. I am now starting to see myself as that unconditional love, working through that unconditional love to heal myself. I do not want anything that is going to misalign me from my path that I have worked so hard. Or this person is literally, I want to get together. I feel like it's perfect. But I do have certain, you know, things I need to work on. There's something I'm not dealing with right now. There's something I'm avoiding. And also, I am hearing this. Also, because the main message literally was that they're going over past actions and wanting to correct them. I feel like maybe now they're really, you know, going over why they're not wanting to deal, or why they didn't want to deal with it in the past. You know, why was it so hard for me to open my heart? Why was it so hard for me to see that that they were the one? But I will say, if they're still, you know, focused on literally what you were focused on 6 to 9 months ago, which was maybe the union in the 3D instead of inner union, what you guys are now focused on, your own inner union, there's still some things that they have to work on. So you guys literally wanting to chase. But freedom from a relation, chaser in a codependent relationship. Maybe you think that this person is coming because they are a little bit codependent. And again, you guys are kind of like no, red flag. Don't make it fit. Hand of cards. So where you guys are wanting to keep that hand of cards close to your chest, not in a strategic way, but in a taking care of yourself way, because you are learning from the past. If anything, you're not being overly emotional in certain situations. You guys are maybe in a very centered, collected way. I feel it's like emotion doesn't drive you anymore. It's a little bit, you know, of logic, but I don't want to say logic, because in this journey it's not really logic. It's literally knowing your worth. But this person, I'm staring at that, making memories or wanting to make new memories. They're reminiscing as well. Axe. Separation. They're going through that separation. They're yearning. They're a little bit unsure of the future. Makes sense with what I said before. They're not letting everything happen in divine timing. They're going through certain control, I feel, issues where you guys are releasing that. But you guys, I feel like it's more like a done and done. You've removed those sunglasses and they could be watching you from the sidelines. Last one. Or last two. What's literally sailing boat from but stabbed in the back. But I feel like it's literally that from being stabbed in the back to seeing progression arriving, I feel. But this is about a shocking attack. Maybe, you know, that's why also you guys are like, no, this doesn't serve me. You guys are not wanting to, and I literally I put that over that not today. So the heartbreak, the pain, you're not wanting to have that in your life again. I don't feel like we'll have to get your emotions, but for some reason I don't feel it's like you're resentful towards this person. Well, you are going through a removal of that, so it could be that maybe you do have a little bit of it, but just because this deception part was like really sticking out to me, you could be really going through that purge of what no longer serves you. This energy doesn't serve you, but you need to go through that emotion to be able to transmute it and let it go. But I feel like, if anything, you guys are like, okay, you guys could be really thinking this. I have to go through, literally what I said, I have to go through this emotion to be able to transmute it and let it go. I'm just going to let myself be. Progression is arriving on my for me. My angels are with me. I'm about to receive exactly what I need. Don't make it fit. You guys are marrying. So you guys are marrying. Self-image, reflection, relationships reflect our wounds. Introspection. You guys are both going through introspection. This is current. Alrighty. I want to see you guys emotionally. Emotion. What's the emotion currently with this collective? What is your emotion currently in this situation? Honesty and blame. So I feel like for a long time, this collective, you blamed this person for the things that happened instead of being honest with yourself and understanding that you were letting this happen. You were putting the excuses. It wasn't that they were doing that to you. It was through your lack of boundaries or through your lack of, you know, those closure issues, because you didn't have the answers. You blame this person because they showed you something, but they wouldn't communicate it to you. I'm saying that for a reason. I feel like you're now focusing on being honest with yourself and understand that I am the creator of my reality. If I am letting this happen, I am choosing. What was it that I heard the other day? It was, you are choosing what you are not changing. And 100% I understood that. It's like, literally, what you are choosing, what you're not changing, you're choosing. But you guys, I feel like you understood it. What you're not changing, you're choosing. So I feel like, and it could be triggering for a lot of people if you're still a little bit self-unaware of your wounds, or even, you know, your patterns. You know, because you're not seeing them as something that you need to heal out. You're seeing them as something that is okay and that it's right. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like this collective, you're seeing and you're choosing. For when in the past you weren't aware, you were unaware, and you were just blaming instead of understanding that you were the one permitting this to happen. You're being honest with yourself is what I'm seeing with that, which is very good. And also, this is something that I feel is like kind of like those not core memory, but core value of what you are changing even. You know that in a relationship, and in any relationship, not only love, but also friendship, family, in any relationship that this collective has, you guys are focused on that there has to be honesty in that relationship, and that where that value is not met, you understand you need to let it go. It does not serve you. You're focused on your purpose, that unconditional love towards everyone. Understanding that everyone is in your life for a reason. Understanding that the situations happen for a reason. Understanding that it's not personally attacking you. It's just, or something that you need to heal, or something that you need to change to not feel that way, to not feel in that overwhelmed state. You just get it. You just get it. You could be really focused on your purpose right now, on your mission work, and that is also helping you with that unconditional love and that understanding towards others, that, also everyone there are a lot of people who are wounded and are self-unaware. You were that way as well before. I feel like you're surrendering. It makes sense with what's happening with this person as well. You're seeing sign. This for me, more in this kind of reading, I feel like this is, you're seeing the glass half full instead of half empty. Focusing on, the lighter side of things. Not taking everything so serious. It's not the end of the world. All right. Whoa. So from doubt and regret, blame and honesty. I feel like this blame, it's literally no. I feel like it's knowing that you can't change the past, not feeling that, and even with that guilt because you blamed yourself for so long, or even because you blamed others instead of taking accountability and just, working on yourself and your own well-being. Also, it's literally, doubt is about releasing the need to know all the answers. I said something about control for this collective, maybe needing to know everything, and understanding that whatever comes to your table, it's because the universe is providing it for you. Maybe you were a little bit of a little looker, spying, a little bit, maybe. And I feel like maybe that's what you've been trying to heal out as well, that kind of energy. It was only putting doubt in your mind. And I feel this regret is because why didn't I think of this sooner? But everything happens for a reason. Literally, I know that I cannot change the past. Don't judge yourself. Everyone has their own, unique path and challenges. So literally, and it's so weird how I put it like this. I intuitively did it like that. I feel like this is something kind of like your mind frame. I feel like it's from blame into doubt, like, well, really, was it their fault, or was it me that I wasn't putting up the boundaries? And then why didn't I think of this sooner? Why didn't I focus on this sooner? Kind of energy. And then it's straight into that honesty. Whoa. But maybe because you were envious, maybe you were kind of like that energy that would always say, when is this going to happen to me? When is this going to happen for me? When am I going to be in a relationship? Why does everyone have, that kind of energy? And you could have had jealousy issues. And also, because I heard jealousy issues with this, you guys got jealousy issues for them as well. Maybe they were a very jealous person. But also, I was hearing, where you got marrying, where you guys are going through that regret of why didn't I do this sooner? They are going through that regret of why didn't they do this sooner, or why didn't they come forward sooner? But instead of being envious, now you're seeing your purpose. You've removed that envy because you're doing your purpose. You're seeing the uniqueness that you have through your mission work. You're having empathy towards yourself and everyone else. Humor. Balance. Understanding that every time life is not supposed to just be serious. There are moments for everything. Still having empathy towards yourself, you know, understanding that it's okay to see the lighter side of things. It's okay to, you know, sometimes when you're feeling down, to feel down and just go through that emotion, to be able to release it, but not stay stuck in it all the time. Not stay stuck in that negativity, trying to see the positive in everything, trying to see, you know, the change that can be done is what I'm feeling. This is your emotion. Please do not make these fit. I'm here to confirm how you're feeling, not tell you how you're feeling. Last one. You're very proud of yourself, but also removing the ego and seeing it through loving yourself. But I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Very nice. Alrighty. I kind of want to see what the universe is, how you are universally right now, and then I want to get into this person. Alrighty. Universally, what is going on? All right, let's see. Universally, what is going on with this collective? Universally, what is happening with this collective? Whoa. First one, temptation. So certain temptations maybe could be, wow. Could be like magnetic pulls, but I feel like this collective, you're not giving into the magnetic pull. Right, so we have temptation, religion, and the runner. Could be that maybe this person is, you know, starting to be a little bit more spiritual, but also I feel like you guys are kind of like, you're running towards your spirituality is what I'm feeling, but very connected in the 5D I feel right now. There is reunion. Could be that maybe that's still, you know, up there. And forgiveness. I feel like you're focusing on forgiveness. There's a reason why we had that resentments as well. You're going through release of resentments to come into forgiveness and, you know, just finally release all of that burdens, all of those burdens. Laying those burdens down, literally that 10 of Wands in reverse. All right. I'm a little baffled with this runner. Okay, there. Divorce. You guys saw how it fell. I feel it was more like how you found yourself, how you just ran towards yourself. But I do feel like by you being activated through this spiritual journey, through this separation, I feel like that's where that runner it started activating your runner, you know, your person. All right, let's confirm temptation, movement. So maybe you could feel like you're wanting to write to them, or maybe, you know, so I want to, because this is temptation through movement. I feel like maybe you guys are getting certain, what I said before, like magnetic pull to contact them, or even, you know, look into their profile. I did say so. We did have that little deviation of maybe you guys were spying a little bit in the past, you know, so maybe you're getting certain, you know, magnetic pulls to just to go and see their profile. But if anything, I feel this collective, you're really, you know, like, no, red flag, that is not something that is going to help me. You guys have been releasing that need to know everything, so don't make that one fit. But let me confirm one more for temptation. Literally, the red thread bond. So I am seeing that as maybe you are trying to not give into that magnetic pull and just let it go. You're trying to be still. You're trying to be divine feminine energy. You're trying to be, you know, I don't chase, I attract. But you could also feel like maybe that there is, you know, something happening with your person with movement. Let's see, religion. Literally, I don't chase, I attract out of fear. I feel like you're removing fear. What in the past you thought that because you were afraid that they would just never come back because you were now focused on your on your religious beliefs or on your spirituality, on your growth. Before, you know, by putting up those boundaries and such, I feel like it was fear of them never coming back. But if anything, you're seeing it as, you know, I found myself. Everything that is meant to be for me will be. I believe. You're rising up. You're transforming, rebirthing, confirmation. I did say that death and rebirth strength. 5D. 5D, and you got passion and union. I feel you're really connected now, or it's that belief that this will happen when it's supposed to happen. I am connected in the 5D. It's fine. It's understanding that as well. I want one more for that. One more for 5D. No, that didn't come out. Dark night of the soul and healing. You know it needs to be healed out, but also you're feeling it. And you got destiny here trying to peek out. You understand that whenever this is supposed to happen, it'll happen. Union. Whoa. You need for this reunion to happen, you know that you have to go through self-love, but that they have to go through their self-love. And they're watching. I feel like it's literally through them seeing your self-love, but also it's that union with themselves. Maybe they're learning from you, I feel. But they're watching, they're lurking a little bit in the shadow. They're going through acceptance. But you guys have gone through that acceptance as well. Forgiveness. Depth of emotion. Maybe forgiving yourself for feeling so much. Or the overwhelming emotion as well. If anything, I'm seeing this as forgiveness is not something that emotionally, fulfills you. It's more that forgiveness with yourself, that acceptance with yourself. One more for forgiveness. Right person, wrong time. Understanding. It wasn't your fault. You're activated, and they could be activated as well. And I just noticed, it's so crazy how I was speaking. Like if you guys were, you knew everything that was going on here. I feel like this collective, you're really connected with the universe and the universal flow, and the magic. I feel like maybe, there's a reason why you're so connected. You're really purging out. But, alrighty. Let's get into this person. All right, I want to see their true feelings towards you. No, you know what? I actually want to see Dark Night of the Soul we got. So I want to see what they're going through with their shadow. What is this person on this collective's mind going through in their shadow? Closed-minded. Unwilling to consider other perspectives or entertain new ideas. Be more open. Openness and receptivity. I feel like this is what they're going over, because you guys are open in that frequency. You guys are in that, seeing the other side. You're not in that blame game anymore. You're taking accountability for your actions and seeing other people's actions or other people's masks. Stubborn. How stubborn they were, but stubbornness is being released is what I feel. I can denote perseverance, but it also may hinder progress. So being a little bit more flexible, the resolution, growth. So even you guys could be, how I said with you guys that you have, you've broken free from that mind. You're no longer closed-minded. They are now in that transition. So there's certain things maybe with you and the openness, the not dealing maybe. All right, let's get one more. And then see how they currently genuinely feel towards you. But healing through art. Maybe they're activated into their mission work as well. Expressing your shadows in art and let healing unfold. Creativity and expression. I feel like maybe the universe or part of their shadow as well. There's a reason why they're going over wanting to change their actions. Maybe they're going over wanting to leave a certain job, a 9-to-5 job that no longer fulfills them. They're focusing on removing that kind of energy, that kind of karmic energy. They're focusing on boundaries as well, but assertiveness and self-care. Sign. You guys have been focused on that, but now it's their turn. Alrighty, let me see. I want to see how they're genuinely feeling towards you guys, and then I'll get these. How does this person, masculine, currently genuinely feel towards this collective? The children could be a big part of it. Wow, this here is divine feminine and wounded feminine. We're gonna have to confirm that. But that could be seeing you from how you were from wounded feminine coming into your divine feminine energy. Whoa. Oh. All right. You guys got the one. And music could be, and they got that through art. Maybe music is something big for them. Maybe they're in the music industry, or maybe they love music, or they, you know, kind of, I'm seeing a DJ. Why am I seeing a DJ? All right, so we have children. They could have kids, or I'm seeing this also, it could be inner child healing. They could have kids, or you could have kids, but also I'm seeing this as inner child, you know, maybe how you guys bring out that inner child within you guys. You know, I feel like that's something that they like. Intimacy, so the intensity is, can't really show this picture, but I feel like it's where you guys are going through that forgiveness, and that from that depth of emotion, they're going through that intensity of emotion right now. That expectation is what I'm seeing with this. Maybe they wanted to give you kids, but also maybe for a long time they thought that you would expect them to come. But now, because you are not reacting, or because you are not, you know, available, or maybe you're going through like that silent treatment. You're not giving them the time of day. It's like, I feel like that expectation is kind of like leaving their mind, you know. It's kind of like, oh my God, there's a reason why they're going over, you know, wanting to change certain actions. But I was seeing this as how from wounded feminine you went to your you got, you know, you connected to your divine feminine. I'm not seeing this collective as wounded feminine at all. And then we have breathwork, stillness. They could be, you know, trying to stay calm with the situation, even though that they are the one. It's kind of like literally that 50-50 of, you know, should I act, or just should I wait for divine timing? I feel like that's kind of like, you know, I feel like they're trying to center before coming in, even though that you're the one. Or it's kind of like literally that realization. They could be focusing on, they got music. So if they are a singer or someone like that, you know, maybe breath work is something that they need to go over. And you know what I was hearing? I was just seeing this wounded feminine and divine feminine and the breath work with the one. I was hearing kind of like, you know, literally them seeing how you evolved from wounded feminine into the divine feminine, and then having to like really calm themselves down as, have I lost the one kind of energy, what I was feeling. All right, children. Wounded masculine. Could be inner child healing. I'm seeing that, whoa, I wanted to come out, but rejection and abandonment, literally inner child healing. How this situation left them in a very rejected, you could have rejected them after, and they felt very abandoned. There's a reason why they're going over how from wounded feminine you're in that divine feminine, and how they're having to, it makes more sense with this breath work and the one. It's like, oh my God, I lost them. Intimacy, intensity. Courage, this is good, but soulmate. So romantic bond compatibility, but they're gaining bravery, determination, and wanting to persist. I feel like that intensity is kind of like helping them gain that courage. Expecting. Cleansing and clearing out that karma, that expectation. That's good. New beginnings on the bottom. Divine feminine. No contact. why you're not contacting them. And there's a reason why I said you guys could be getting, you know, certain magnetic pulls with this, and you're not giving in. It's literally, it's them seeing that you're no longer in wounded feminine energy. You're in divine feminine energy. You're not going to contact them. You don't chase your. But we have divine masculine on the bottom. This is about this is about action, assertiveness, and drivenness. So this card particularly, I see it as the energy embodying, you know, with that yin and yang. Well, this one I see is, you know, the main energy. For example, for this collective, you guys are my divine feminine collective. They are the divine masculines. This is, for example, more for me, I feel like, you know, through your action, is through your assertiveness. It's like, it's literally you coming into balance for what I'm feeling. You being in that balanced state. And literally, it's what you guys got with the emotions. The one, love since the beginning of time. I feel like it's them with that, you know, kind of, it's that centering themselves as well with, if this has to be, it will be in due time, whenever it has to happen. You could be going on a trip, or there's this, you know, adventure that you're about, but I feel like maybe they're wanting to take you on an adventure. Okay, last one. I feel like they're wanting to start this new adventure with you. And you guys got it too. Right person, wrong time. They have to focus on their self-love, on their oneness. This is very nice. Alrighty, I want to get to confirm these without feeling lost in the bottom. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore. And it's easier just to stay silent. All right. Let's get how they're genuinely feeling. Confirmation. And fantasy. All right. Sometimes these nails do not let me do anything, but needing time to heal. This is not bad. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on healing and self-love. This is for this. I love that I got this one first, which means that they are, again, confirmation. They're rethinking their past actions, wanting to do it differently. They're wanting to heal first before coming in impulsively. It's very good. This isn't about you. It's about me. This collective, you understand it. You had the same thing, if anything. I'm sorry, that forgiveness. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. And literally, that next to the healing, it's what I like. Very good. My dreams. I've been dreaming about you in my dreams. We are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. That could be also part of why, you know, they're going over that. But letting go of the past. Letting the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past holds us back from our future. I feel like this is something that they're needing to release, where you guys have been releasing. And my fantasy. You're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you. And use them for inspiration. I want you. So again, that intensity is not going anywhere. And under needing time to heal, is it true I heard you were dating someone? Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. It's the reason why they're going over. But again, confirming what I said before, this person is still a little bit stuck in that 3D. Where this collective, if you have that belief that, you know, this will happen when it's supposed to happen, they are still in that, you know, I lost them, I need to do something now, but at the same time, I know I need to heal. It's like literally, again, that 50-50 that I said before. I'm sorry. Which means they still need to heal a little bit of it out, and they need to focus a little bit more on, you know, just believing that whenever this is supposed to come in, it'll come in divine timing. So again, they're still in that ego. I'm sorry. why they ran away, but also why they didn't do this sooner. They're wanting you to, would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to go. And that you guys got that travel. I just want to go away from the world and be alone with you. Why did I run away from this person when I just wanted to run away with them? My dreams. Soon. I'm contacting you soon and spoiling you. I want to give you a good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips. Again, confirmation. They're wanting to do things differently. Everything you could ever need or want, you deserve nothing less. Let the past go. Father wounds. So this is why they're not being able to let the past go. They have certain father wounds that they need to go through. Again, with that children and that abandonment and the rejection. Maybe they had an absent father, but my father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to my divine masculine energy. Confirmation with this deck, when divine masculine energy came out, that drivenness, that assertiveness, they're not in that energy. So the divine masculine energy within me and externally, and this kind of makes sense also with that, what I said before, with that magnetic pull. A divine masculine just goes through his intuition, just acts and does, while, a wounded masculine is a little bit more impulsive maybe, or, jealous, or a little bit more controlling. You know what I mean? Certain things that they're needing to heal out, how you guys are healing out. But finding myself, this is good. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. This is good. My fantasy. You're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. And I just noticed how I said good or bad, because last time in one of my collectives I said bad or good, and literally what I was feeling was maybe this person was, in the other collective, this person was more of a glass half empty instead of glass half full, where this person I'm seeing is they're focusing on a little bit more on that glass half full than the glass half empty, which is very good. The first thought when I have news to share, you're my person. All right, last one of how they genuinely feel. Whoa. Well, our last two. Twos have been coming out a lot. Alrighty. So tears and finding myself. So even though this is painful, they know they have to find what they have to go within. This is very good. So it means they're not avoiding. This is very good. When I think about you, I cry. And again, that finding myself. I love that. All right. Let us get some emotions. What are the emotions that they are sitting on right now? This person's emotions towards this collective. Friends' emotions towards this collective. Purpose. That's very good. Which means maybe you're online, or maybe there's something that you are doing, because you got watching as well, online or any. Yeah, it has to be online. Where they are learning. But the failure. We're still going over that failure. Again, confirmation to what I said before. Why didn't I do this before? The breathing with that, the one. But I do see them as seeing it as understanding that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. So again, there is a little bit of that shift in their mind. But there it is, that indecision. They're still a little bit undecisive, because they're focusing. They're in that, with that magnetic pull. They're in between their magnetic pull and their higher self of wanting to heal whatever they need to heal out, but also that magnetic pull of wanting to contact you. It's a little bit coming out of impulsivity, but it's not conscience. They're trying to fight with all their might that magnetic pull to contact you before they are ready. They're trying to use their intuition in all aspects of their life sign. They're worried that you won't listen, is what I hear. But they're focusing on love, putting that, you know, in that purpose and that failure. So it's them understanding that everything had to happen for a reason as well. It's them going through that unconditional love. It's trying to focus on the practices of love so that love could be to come to them, you know. But I do feel like their imagination gets the best of them, you know. That Page of Cups, very naive, very, you know, a very imaginative soul. No, their imagination get the best of them, but blame. But they're accepting responsibility for their well-being. They could have gone through blame. I want one more for blame. But death, literally accepting responsibility for their well-being. It's that dark night of the soul. It's that accountability. It's the acceptance that we got with that SJ Oracle deck. But adversity, the indecision and the worry is because of the challenges that you've both had within this connection. But again, if they are going over why everything had to happen, they are. I feel like they're gonna get through that. One more for adversity. The relationship. But understanding, because this is about, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. If this keeps coming up, it's because clearly this person is supposed to be in my life. I should try to, you know, not focus so much on the outcome of the situation. I need to release this. I'm going to use my intuition and understand. Fine. Last one. But envy, you guys got it too. So you both have certain jealousy and jealous patterns or jealousy tendencies. Knowing that they have to come in honest. But understanding that they are the same as everyone else, but with different challenges. And literally put that in that failure and that indecision. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Again, confirmation. This isn't bad. Am I saying they're coming in now? No. Am I saying they're getting there? All right. I want to see true intentions with these. The true intentions. I'm just going to get 3 of these, and then I'm going to confirm and then get that love pop deck. All right. So we have number 3. Oh my God, I swear I thought it was, because I had 3 and 1. I thought that was going to be a 3, 2, 1. I was like, oh my God. So I'm trying to figure out this connection. I've never experienced anything like it before. So again, they're trying to, their intuition, the intensity. Why is this so intense? What is this? Maybe they're starting to really learn about it. Timing and intentions. I'm praying you'll come back after everything that's happened between us. I'm worried that you won't forgive me and allow me another chance. Sign. And so it could be that there could be a forgiveness that's about to happen. You know, we did get that universal for you guys. Maybe they're about to come and apologize. But I'm listening to my higher self now. A higher power is guiding me. This is very good. Union. So this is, I'm trying to figure out our connection. We are one. Don't let fear get in the way of this truth. 31st of the 7th. This July, yeah, July I think has 31, right? But timing and intentions, patterns. So 7th of the 10th, 10th of the 7th, or 3rd of the 1st, 1st of the 7th as well. I'm afraid you're going to meet someone else before I'm ready to be with you for good. Confirmation. They're trying not to worry. They're trying to focus on, you know, when this happens, it'll happen. But that's the worry. It's the time that has passed. Let's get how much time has passed since this. How much time has passed since their initial connection. 7. And it's so crazy because I literally put 7 like that without even seeing it. It could have been 7 years ago. You guys could be my 7-year collective, which is kind of like the same energy. You guys are happily independent, and you know, they could be a little bit in your subconscious, but you're not really overthinking this person anymore as you did before. But I'm listening. So messages of trust. I'm listening to my higher self now. You show up in my dreams, another confirmation of the dreams. And I feel like whatever they're seeing through their higher self, through their third eye, they're seeing as the signs, and they are understanding, you know, maybe about dreams and how, you know, when you're dreaming with someone, or you're dreaming that you're in different scenarios, you're actually doing a karmic clearing in other timelines, in that parallel universes that we have. But you show up in my dreams, it helps me process buried memories. There's a reason why they're going over everything. Last one. But 8th of the 1st, 1st of the 8th. Another union. Number 8, karmic justice and, you know, karmic cycles. I feel the chemistry between us. We need to trust that the energy we share will bring us back together again. Alrighty. It's a lot of belief, even though I felt like there wasn't that much belief, but there's like a belief igniting this person. Alrighty then. Let us get true intentions with these, and then we'll get tarot. True, genuine intentions of this person. Leo energy, 86. You could be born in 86. They could be born in 86. But literally that envy energy. I was used to being the center focus of everyone's attention, but your magnetism overweighed mine, and I was insecure about that. Maybe you guys, and you know what? These usually come out when I feel like the connection is, you know, like one energy. So very, you know, power couple-ish. But it's something, it can't happen. It can't work in a one energy, in a one, you know, that one. Your relationship is ruled by number one. Jealousy would only just put you guys apart, because it's literally, it's not knowing how to share each other. You know what I mean? True intentions. They could be a Leo also, fire sign. Divine feminine energy. They're connecting to the divine feminine if they're connecting with their higher self and their inner, in their inner, you know, their intuition. I'm working on my divine feminine side. I know I need to be more nurturing, understanding, and compassionate towards myself. You guys have gone through that. You guys have forgiven that. And others. I want to be more soft and loving, especially towards you. This is nice. And 39. You could be 39, or this person could be 39. True intentions. Whoa. Okay, so 2 came out. Spiritual practices and victim mentality. But 54, I feel like this is what they're coming out of through spiritual practices. It could be that maybe they're meditating now. But I just can't. I'm feeling hopeless and helpless. That dark night of the soul. There is nothing that I can do. Life is what it is, and we just have to accept our circumstances. So this is 54 and 25. I am healing myself through meditation and spiritual practices, no longer feeling sorry for themselves. It is the only way I can make myself whole. So instead of focusing on, you know, everything was done to me, the blame game, confirmation with those feelings, instead of focusing on the blame game, it's they're starting to do this. So that's why their divine feminine energy being activated as well. There's certain compassion, empathy that they're needing toward themselves, so that they don't, you know, just emotionally what's it called, like emotionally hurt themselves, because they're being very negative towards themselves. You know what I mean? Because they're no longer putting the blame game onto others. They're starting to blame themselves. So to be able to get out of that energy, that's why I feel like their divine feminine energy is being activated, so that they're not so hard on themselves. You know what I mean? It's very nice. But time is ticking. It's time what is putting this person in such anguish, I feel, because so much time has passed. But masquerading, how they needed to remove that mask. But I was wearing a mask by appearing happy and serene in front of others. When I am alone, I think about you, and I realize I was my true authentic self when I was with you. That children as well, what I said before, that children, that like maybe you guys had that childlike spirit with each other, and that's something that they liked. It's something that maybe they needed. You know, I am a person who likes to have my inner child come out eventually, you know, or sometimes when the time is right. I don't like to keep my inner child hidden, you know, and I feel like maybe this person also goes through that same thing, which means this collective, you would have that same quality. Alrighty, guys. Let's see. Alrighty. I want to see how far in. No, let's get these. How far ahead does the universe want us to tap into? If 6 comes out, I'll get weeks. And if anything less than that, I'll do days. All right. How far ahead in the future does the spirit want us to connect to for this collective? 5 days then. Alrighty, next 5 days. Hold on, because I liked doing this the other day. I grabbed these and I did with these what was coming. Well, no, you know what? I'm going to do it with something else because I feel like it. And actually, before, we're going to get surrender cards. We're going to get surrender cards for this collective. What does this collective need to surrender to? Let's see. What does this collective need to surrender to? We'll just get maybe like 2. Oh. No, these are way too many, but non-action. Again, confirmation with that movement. Do not pick up that phone and write to them. All right, surrendering the idea you can fix someone. Maybe this is something that has been ongoing in your life. You're someone who really focuses on, you know, oh, if through love, I can help them heal. You know, some people don't want to be healed. You could be getting a lot of tests with certain people, family members even, where you're trying to heal that relationship and, you know, trying to really put that seed in so that they could start healing what they have to heal. But I feel like this is more surrender, that idea. It's like, but it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And then we have surrender your attachment to results. So maybe, again, there's a reason why I said that family. Maybe there are certain conversations that you're having with family that you had a certain expectation with and it didn't go as planned. It didn't go wrong, but it didn't go as planned. I feel like maybe that's what the universe is trying to say. Or also could be because you are having that release, that maybe you are in certain situations releasing that, but in others you're really, you know, like, I wish it would have been this way. I wish it would have been the other one. And also it could be that it's what's being reflected. You guys are marrying and this person is going through that. So you guys are both, you know, in your own way going through this need of surrendering these aspects. But the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. And surrender to rest and sleep. Could be that maybe you're needing to, you know, rest a little bit. Alrighty. So, leave these. And we are going to... Sorry. I want to get these. I want to get these and get 5 and then confirm with these and see what's happening. All right, so next 5 days. Next 5 days for this collective. Alrighty, so we have first one, defense. I feel like maybe there are certain things you're going to be defensive with, but I feel like maybe this is something that's going to ignite in these next few. But good fortune, good luck is on your side. Magical powers, you could be coming into, you know, some gifts is what I'm hearing. You know, I'm seeing my master manifestor, you know, my magician card, maybe, you know, certain things having to do with magic. Maybe you're kind of like a witchy poo and you like to do things, you know, we got the eclipses. So a good way to, you know, work through your magic is doing some, you know, letting go. I think it's ceremonies, but like anything having to do with letting go under the moonlight in the period of these 2 eclipses until the 29th of March. But your intuition will be illuminated. For sure. It's going to be very ignited. There's a reason for it. And even with this defense, I feel like maybe where you feel like you're going to need to be defensive, maybe you're not supposed to be defensive. But divine guidance, Wheel of Fortune energy. Alrighty. Courage. Leadership. All right. Let's confirm. Defense. Next 5 days for this collective. So, new perspective, having patience. This is about a decrease, the defense. Maybe change that perspective. You're not needing to be defensive. Just protect yourself, but don't be defensive. That's what I'm hearing. But this is 3 to 4 weeks. Reevaluating your plans. Good fortune. Temperance. Balanced energy. That's why you're in good fortune. But this is about moderation, purposefulness, harmony. Patience, alchemy, balance and peace, magical power. From a risky endeavor. This is about ironing out the details. So releasing through your magic is what I'm hearing. But let me get one more. Three of Wands, literally magical power, manifesting, big developments. I said master manifester, but manifesting your dreams by releasing what no longer serves you. What I said maybe with those, with that eclipse energy, But anything that has been under review because you've been focused on your magical powers, because you've been focusing on manifesting exactly what you want and releasing what no longer serves you. Got a 3 of Wands. Leveling up, a progress. Intuition. Whoa. Oh my God. I really want to get all of this. But it's not coming out. That was a Chariot. 10 of Coins. But I feel like your intuition, again, there's a reason why I said that offense, because we had the, oh my God, which one? I can't remember which one was it, but it was trouble ahead. Something about the swords, the trapment of the mind. Intuition. Five of Wands, harmony restored, but High Priestess in reverse. I feel like maybe you're going to feel like you're disconnected, but you're really connected. Because this is about 5 of Wands in reverse. Harmonies, situation resolved, finding common ground, cooperation, resolution. I want one more for High Priestess in reverse. This is about missing information. Again, that trouble ahead. I feel like your mind is going to play tricks on you, saying, oh no, this is a red flag. And it's more saying, don't be so defensive. Confirmation with this defense. You're needing to not be defensive. You feel like you're needing to be defensive because you're getting you're getting certain red flags because your mind is telling you that. Remember that intuition is first couple of seconds. Whatever you feel in those first couple of seconds, that's your intuition. Then whatever happens 3 to 4 seconds after, that's your mind starting. But literally, I feel like your intuition is going to tell you that this situation is resolved, that this is harmony. This is about finding common ground and cooperation and solutions. But I feel like maybe because in the past you didn't know, or you didn't see this side of this person, maybe, or in the past you thought you were being pulled by that magnetic pull, that attraction, that intensity that would blind you. You feel like maybe you're disconnected, and it's like, no, I don't feel like I'm I feel like you feel like you're gonna feel like your intuition is disconnected, and it's like you're gonna be impulsive and say no to something when you shouldn't. You know what I mean? Literally, release what no longer serves you. Let go of your mind. Let's get one more for High Priestess. Whoa. Literally, new beginning. Literally. And this is about 3 months. Subconscious revealed, a new emotional cycle, seeing clearly. You're seeing clearly. You just feel because your mind is telling you that you're disconnected. You could feel disconnected even, but I feel like emotionally, like your intuition is gonna make you feel like you're in harmony. Like it's safe, like it's not, ignitive sign. But new beginning, spontaneous, adventurous, idealistic, carefree, opportunity, the unknown. And this is about divine guidance as well, and divine aid, and we have divine guidance right next to it. Divine guidance, next 5 days. And I just saw a butterfly again. You're going to feel like you're like you're fostering codependency. You're like you're irrational. You're going to let your mind take over. One more. King of Swords, confirming this Queen of Cups in reverse. So where you feel like you're fostering codependency, I feel like that's because that's your emotion. I feel like it's because you are going to start, you know, kind of like that 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy that you're like in your mind. But this is about, you know, mind over matter, you controlling your mind, you being that rational, you having that rational. My God, you could feel very disconnected right now. There's a reason why I'm saying that with the High Priestess in reverse. But it just like left my brain. But logic. A little bit detached. One more. Feel like this is something that's divinely guided. Illuminated subconscious. There it is. So 1 month or next full moon, this divine guidance. Whatever is divinely guided is going to be from here to a month or next new moon. But emotional awareness. That's why this Queen of Cups, this emotional imbalance of fostering codependency. A climax, moving on, a cycle completion. I feel it's because you're removing it. This is what you're removing. You're removing it by having strength in your mind, a regimen. There could be certain legal matters that you're going to be going over, but it's a cycle completion. It's divinely guided. All right, let's confirm these. So from here to the next 3 to 4 weeks is something that you having to be defensive, which is it's something divinely guided, which is going to make you feel like you're emotionally imbalanced, but it's actually energy that you're removing. You're removing it by being very precise and very, you know, you control your mind. You are the one who creates your reality, that mind over matter. Whatever I think, it comes into existence, is what I'm feeling. And through that is where this illuminated subconscious from here to a month. So next 3 to 4 weeks, that new perspective. I am the one who controls my mind. There's an awareness happening, an emotional awareness happening, literally that Queen of Cups. And there's a cycle completion about your emotion. All right. Waning moon, the World. So seeking closure. Whatever was stagnant in the past, whatever was a disappointment, whatever, you know, you felt like you were taking shortcuts with, you know. I want one more. But, you know, I feel like it's more you learning that lesson by having that new perspective. I'm really emotional. Makes sense with this defense. Emotional. You got King of Cups and Queen of Cups in reverse both times. Maybe you feel like this person is coming in very King of Cups in reverse. But blocked creativity, pay attention to your body, dependency, negligence. I feel like the new perspective has to do with, you know, that literally the paying attention to what no longer served you or those red flags in the past, but not being defensive with it, you know, understanding. I feel like whatever you feel like you need to be defensive with, do it the other way. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Really, I'm feeling this just because I'm kind of remembering how that collective of that 7 years was. I feel like you guys didn't even want to know about this person. There's a reason why this is coming all in reverse. I feel like you guys are more focused in your own growth and in your own, you know, stability. So whenever this person comes over, and my foot is like literally doing like this right now. So you guys, that could be something that actually puts you in that havoc and you in that anxiety, in that anxious state. But We are talking about, you know, everyone, that awareness of yourself and your wounds and what we need to work on. I don't feel like there's resentment towards this person, or I just feel like you guys don't even want to know about them. You know what I mean? So it's literally for the first card to be defense, and literally this is about paying attention to your body and the dependence and that block creativity. That Empress in reverse is, you know, being defensive. It's not being in that compassionate, nurturing self. It's like literally, bye. You know what I mean? I feel like if this collective, you don't change this outlook, if you don't change this perspective, if you don't have patience with this, with yourself even, you know, and understand that this is, you know, this union is more than just you two getting together. Of course, everyone makes their own decisions, but I'm seeing it more as maybe for some reason I'm feeling kind of like a little bit of selfishness from this collective. I'm not trying to trigger anyone, but I'm feeling like it's like, no, I don't want to know about this person, even though you know that it's part of your destiny and it's part of what you guys need to do for this world as well. It's through that unconditional love and the forgiveness and the but literally that stubbornness that came out there because it's what they are going through as well. So you could be absorbing that. So try to see it in that way as well. But I said that for a reason, because you're in perfect balance. You're in harmony. It's the great moment to, you know, keep on putting up those seeds. Keep on putting those seeds into the world so that it could be a better place. Temperance. Luck is on your side with this. Judgment. Needing to step it up. The indecision. The self-doubt. So this is all putting self-doubt in you as well. From being balanced to being in self-doubt. Unwilling to learn that karmic lesson. What is it that you're not wanting to learn? Why is this Empress in reverse when you're in divine feminine energy? You're no longer in wounded feminine. You know what I mean? This is about negative self-talk as well. Three of Wands. Whoa. Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. A narrow escape. This is about resisting change, also delaying the inevitable. And this is a decisive moment. Are you going to change your life? Are you going to go through that cycle? Are you going to learn it? And good luck and expansion. It's time, fortune, fate. Rewards for your labor. But are you going to see it are you going to see it clearly? Are you going to see the magic that this has, that this entails as well, by forgiving and finally letting go of the past and releasing that, not being tied to the past? There's a reason why that one, it came in that into a tarot deck as well. You got a lot of major arcana here. Five of Wands. Magician. So literally, under this harmony situation resolve under this, you are that master manifester. Magical powers, sign. Use your intuition with your magic as well. Put in that seed. Be that high priestess upright. Be that bridge between the both worlds. Be in that divine feminine energy. I feel like that's why also it's the other way around, because you're starting to be indecisive. You're starting to have self-doubt. You're unwilling to learn that karmic lesson. So what is it going to do? It's going to change your whole energy. Understand that everything happens for a reason. It had to happen for your evolution. You've been going through that. You've been removing that. Take the inspired action through this resolution. It is a Six of Coins, giving and receiving an affection. This is about being valued, the acceptance, kindness, equal give and take. It is possible, but it's this collective's mind that needs to shift. There's a reason why I feel like this person now, and there's a reason why I'm having to do this reading, because this person is going crazy right now. They're really trying to fight that magnetic pull and really try to focus on themselves, but it's kind of like a little bit for the wrong reasons. Because you are not letting go of that past. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Last one. I feel something very beautiful can come from this connection. It's a test of faith. Sign. Literally. Your courage, your boundaries, your grit, your determination, your faith, your endurance, holding the line, persisting and maintaining. Are you ready? Are you going to have faith in this person as you had faith for yourself? You know what I mean? Or are you going to be in mental anguish later because you did? My advice. I see something very beautiful going to happen here. A very decisive moment where you can learn that cycle and finally release it. They're just needing you to make that judgment call and heed the call in a very balanced way. But this is beautiful. You have a lot going on here, and you have a lot of major, very magical collective. You just need to let yourself receive that magic as well, in any way or form it's supposed to be coming. All right. I'm not even going to get the loved ones. I'm going to get these. Okay, I want to see. Let's confirm that full reading. A win-win outcome is forecast. Believe it. Full moon in Libra, justice energy, sign. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse, the 29th, sign. Sign. The 29th is a new moon eclipse. No, I'm sorry, it's a solar eclipse. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if there's a new moon eclipse right now. But I'm seeing that as the beginning of the endings. I have to check. Be bold and make the first move. With empathy, compassion, without resentment. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. All right, a win-win outcome is forecast the past by releasing the past. Really releasing the past. Expect powerful change. Release blocks. Sign. Be bold and make the first move. Stay in integrity. You've worked too hard to, reinvent yourself, to, connect with your highest self, to connect with your authentic soul. Why are you going to do like 10 steps back by being petty or defensive or because they did this and this? Don't, you're removing that energy. You're removing that blame. Don't give into it. Take a breather. Just, let everything unfold naturally. Don't have any expectations if you don't want. Well, if you don't want to, but you know what I mean. Don't focus on the expectation. Focus on your own inner peace. If inner peace means, letting this person express themselves and, finally getting maybe the answers that you didn't have for a while, then so be it. I feel, you know what I mean? I feel like life is too short to be holding on to certain things that are only going to put you in mental anguish and just in that sense of, there is no good in the world. You know what I mean? I'm saying that for a reason. All right. That full reading resonated. Write these down. All right. You guys know what I say. Don't double up full names. You know what I mean. JGUCONAPLYC. All right. VGAUYDCIGOMSPSTMIYPKJENKUAJMHYOE TSJIRBCOFD CDQD RKOUJ H YFVH IGTSQXO ZNXSSOWIDRWOQYOBGBD RGHXPSXHNIXESIAPUMUKXVQQGYIQXG and U. Whoa. Those weren't many, but those weren't little. And O came out. So you could be seeing a lot of zeros because completion is on the way. Whoa. Alrighty. So we have the healing heart. You know, this is, you remember that this is glass, but I always see this as amethyst heart, healing heart. You're healing your heart. Let it be healed. S could be a missing initial. The snake, Kundalini, but the awakening. Remember, everything happens for a reason. Remember that your heart is pure. Don't let it get, dirty and all mucked up because of the past. Whoa, fell. All right. So we have the hand of Fatima for protection. You're always protected and divinely guided. Have hope. But not hope, but just don't give up is what I'm feeling. Don't give up is what I'm feeling with this. Even though the time has been long. This is 11. This is 1, 2 to 5. No, I'm sorry, 5 to 2. So it's 1:55. You could be seeing this at 1:55. But that kiss card, that unconditional love card. Love, kisses and love, XOXO. You guys could have said that to each other at one point. Important dates, birthdays, angel numbers, etc. All right, so we have 544 angel number, or 44 divine masculine energy as well. 67 angel number, 8th of the 2nd, 2nd of the 8th, 18th of the 2nd, 18th of the 7th, 18th of the 5th, 18th of the 4th, 4th of the 5th, 5th of the 4th, 4th of the 4th, portal energy, 7th of the 2nd, 2nd of the 7th, 7th of the 1st, 1st of the 7th, 7th of the 8th, 8th of the 7th. 3, expansion. But 3rd of the 11th, 11th of the 3rd, 33, divine feminine energy. So you got divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy. But you guys got 432. We're still missing the 1, but 76 angel number could be, it's really good angel number, but 0000, beginning of a new cycle. You guys could be seeing 999 a lot, which is ending a new cycle, an old cycle. But 11th of the 3rd, 3rd of the 3rd, portal energy, 11th of the 2nd, 2nd of the 11th. But 3rd of the 4th, 4th of the 3rd, 2nd of the 4th, 4th of the 2nd, 4th of the 11th, 11th of the 4th. All right, guys, and 1. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be posting another reading later today on my TikTok. But yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye.